Hi guys, welcome to Uwanimbie Home. And if you're wondering what Uwanimbie means, it is my middle name for the word "let me live." The word should really let you live your life, and in our case, the word should let us decorate our home the way we wanna decorate our home. But if this is your first time watching me, my name is Lilian. Well, my first name is Lilian, and I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 tips to help you decorate your entryway. This is really beginners friendly, so let's get into the video.
At the end of your labor, home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Don't you know? Il est là pour s'aimer. Il est là pour s'aimer encore.
Tip number 1. You want to assess your space, know your space, know how big your space is. If you have a little space, you are not going to want to get like a big art or a big mirror. That is just not going to work for your space. So you want to know your space. And as you can see, my entryway is a little bit long and a little bit wide and long. So I knew that I wanted something really big. Well, the walls, before I say that, the walls are really large as well, so I knew that I needed something like an art or a mirror that would be big. Knowing your space helps you basically to pick out your furnitures and your art or your mirror, whatever that you know that you're going to need for your entryway. And so getting the right measurement, here, as you can see, I have decided to go with 2 items: a console table and a bench, and we're gonna talk about that later to see which one I decide. So tip number 2, know your style. When I mean style, I don't mean your decor style. I mean the vibe that you're going for. For me, I was going for a vibe that reminded me of where I'm from and who I am. And I'm from Africa, Nigeria to be precise, and I wanted that to be represented in my entryway, and even just my home as a whole. And so, as you can see, this art just reminds me of somewhere in Benin City, a city in Nigeria, and it just reminds me of home, and I just wanted that vibe. And so I got the decorative items like the mud cloth, and just to represent all that aspect of me. So your entryway should be a reflection of who you are, because I mean, when you have your guest or whoever that's dear to you come into the house, the first thing that they see is really your entryway, and it should represent who you are and your style. And so yeah, that is that. So tip number three is accessorize. As I was saying earlier, I knew that my vibe was the African thing going on, so I wanted to accessorize with pillows, the African mud cloth pillows, and the middle one really just screams like the middle one just really reminds me of back home, and it just represents Africa, I guess, in a way that I really wanted it to. So as you want to accessorize with things that is a reflection of who you are or your style, and you don't want to overdo it. So accessorizing and not overdoing it is just the perfect touch and the perfect key. So tip number 4, you want to look at the whole picture, the whole thing. And the reason why I'm saying this is because your entryway is not just the only part of your home that you're decorating. You're going to be decorating the other parts of your home. Let's say your kitchen, your living area, your breakfast area. So you want to make sure that everything is full and it's cohesive. So in this aspect, this art is a really large art that's literally black and white. But I love black and white, so I know that this color is going to be seen in every part of my home, so I was safe with that. So make sure that everything is flowing. You're not just throwing pits because you love it. That's important, but how is it going to flow around the house? That's what you want to do. And also accessorize with plants and greeneries. As you can see, I have this palm tree that I love so much. I love trees and plants. I don't know why. So I just feel like it just gives you that life. And yeah, so it's really nice. And those are the little things that you can just, pops of colors that you can just add to your entryway to just give it that life. If you were decorating with a console table, you'll probably do like a books, stack on books, and just put some little decorative items on top of the books. You can do flowers with vase. You can do a vase with flowers inside of it. You can, there's a lot of things that you can do. Anything that represents you. Like, we have this idea that because we see something in Pinterest and it has to be a certain way, that only flowers goes with the console table, goes on the console table for an entryway, only lamps go. You have so many things that you can put that as a representation of who you are. Remember, you're decorating and living your style, so you shouldn't just conform to a certain way of that things ought to look. Just be who you are in decoration, so that who you are stands out in your decoration. Our last one is be willing to make a change. And the reason why I'm really saying this is because you're gonna have your Pinterest board and you're gonna know how everything is gonna pan out, but once you start putting the items together, they might not just work. Like, for in my case, I really honestly, the first item that I bought when I started decorating was this entryway table, because I really wanted something very thin, very skinny and long. This console was 80-inch, and I knew it was going to be perfect for this area, but I had to change my whole thing at the last minute, and it worked out in the end. If you're so bent on just using this certain table, you wouldn't know what else can work better. In my case, I feel like the bench actually works better for this space that I have, but I do love the look of the console table though, I'm not gonna lie. But I think that brings us to the end of this video. I really had fun in making this video, and I'm really excited. I love decorating. I'm really excited, and I just cannot wait for more videos and more things to come. Thank you so much. I will upload videos once a week, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a beautiful and a blessed day. Bye, guys.